What's going on, MJ? You guys went to Kentucky. You knew you had to stop the run, specifically Chris Rodriguez. Kind of the same thing this week with Shane for Texas A&M. What have you guys seen from him on film, and is that the game plan, thinking that if you concentrate on him, you've got a good chance to win?
You know, in SEC play, it's always about stopping the run. And this week, you know, they got a shifty back who's pretty quick. And like I said, shifty. So, yeah, going into this game is always about stopping the run and just, you know, trying to control the quarterback and them when they're running the ball.
Hey, MJ, I was asking Eric about playing A&M and having more chance to try to beat them for the first time in school history. Does that mean anything to you, or is it just another game, just another game to go win?
I mean, every week take it game by game, but just like Kentucky, you know, that was a big win for us with me and Eric, you know, being here, and we haven't beaten them since. So last weekend was big, and we're going to try and go out and do the same thing this week.
And Tonka, being a guy who started out playing the buck position, then came inside with you guys, how have you seen him grow and get more used to playing inside?
Oh, yeah, Tonka's the guy that can play, you know, inside and out, you know, with his weight, whether he has to put on weight or, you know, drop some weight. But he's a very versatile guy, and just excited to see him grow, especially these past couple of years, and see him succeed on the field and off.
How important are bye weeks to kind of get you refocused, get the team rehealed and everything headed into this back half of the season?
Oh, bye weeks are huge for us, man. I mean, for us, bye week's not a week off. We go hard every week, even on bye weeks. And last week we went hard. You know, we were very physical, and this week we're very physical, getting ready for Texas A&M. So.
MJ, obviously you've been around here for a while. At the halfway point of this season, thinking back to some of the better teams here that you've played with, what about this team, I guess, kind of reminds you of some of those maybe better teams or teams that have gotten to bowl games? Like, what have you seen out of this team so far?
Our closeness and competitiveness. We're always out willing to compete. Like I said, during fall break, a lot of teams may see that as a week off, but for us, we just went out and competed against each other. We were physical. And from previous teams, that's how it was when we made the bowl game, and that's what we're doing this year also.
MJ, what do you remember about facing a chain the past 2 years?
I'll repeat that.
What do you remember about facing a chain, the running back for A&M the past 2 years?
He was just a very quick guy, very shifty. I mean, they also had the other running back, Spilner, in the backfield with him. But so with him getting most of the carries this season, you know, I think he's our main focus on stopping that run and whatever other back they got coming into the game.
Defensive line had 6 sacks at Kentucky after only 5 the first 5 weeks of the year. What's the biggest growth you've seen from like a pass rushing standpoint from you guys getting after, I guess it was Sharon in that game?
I would say playing complementary football with each other, especially on third downs and, you know, getting to the when it comes to rushing passes. I feel like Kentucky, we definitely play complementary football with each other. And Coach Beamer always talked about playing complementary football with the offense, and we definitely apply that to the defense and play that on third downs and throughout the game.
MJ, kind of to that, I think Chris Rodriguez had a couple of long runs, but you guys mostly kept him in check and swarmed to the ball. I guess, was there anything beyond just filling gaps and being in the right spot? I mean, what do you guys feel like you guys were able to do against the run last week that really stood out and keeping, you know, really one of the better running backs in the SEC in check?
It was definitely knocked back, just controlling the line of scrimmage in the trenches, you know, and I feel like that played a huge difference in the game for us up front.
Eric said he's got his sights set on winning some stuffed animals and eat some Italian sausage Sunday at the State Fair. You gotten over there yet, or are you going over there with him?
No, I ain't gotten over there yet, and I don't know if I will, but if I do, I'm definitely going to grab me a turkey leg. So,
MJ, I know you graduated with your undergrad degree a couple years ago, so what's school been like for you these last couple years since you got that?
Right now I'm taking wedding planning. So I'm really enjoying that class and just taking some other classes and just relaxing, focusing on, you know, obviously academics and then football and other than that.
When you're done playing ball, what do you have an idea of what field you want to get into? Or
well, my master's in criminal, or my degree is in criminal justice, so I'm not sure, but whatever, you know, direction life takes me. So.
MJ, it's not your own wedding you're planning, right?
No. Not yet. In a couple of years.
Right. You said that, you know, you guys always go hard in practice. What was the bye week practice like? You guys must have had a lot of confidence after the Kentucky win that you carried into the workouts.
I would say just doing what we did during Kentucky, being physical, whether it's inside doing team running the ball, trying to stop the run against our offense, and then carrying that over into bye week, carrying that over into this week, making the emphasis on that. When we're able to stop the run and run the ball, you see that in the game, and it makes a difference for us. So.
MJ, I mean, coming off a bye week and coming with off a big win from Kentucky, what has Coach Beamer been saying to kind of keep you guys in check and to not have too much confidence coming into this game?
Just what I've been saying, stopping the run. He put up a thing this morning saying, if we stop the run the ball, the chances are in our favor. In any SEC game or any game, you always got to stop the run and run the ball. If we're able to do that, there's a chance, we'll be able to pull this game out.
For Kentucky, you guys didn't really get to watch film or anything on their quarterback. There wasn't any that existed. Texas A&M's in kind of a similar situation, starting a couple of backups. What have you seen from their quarterbacks on film? Are you able to kind of, determine a game plan for each one separately, or is it kind of the same either way?
I would say their quarterback that they've been playing is very similar to Luke Doty, the way he runs and just carries his offense. So just practicing against Luke Doty at practice and just any other guy they put out there, just being ready to anticipate what they got coming for us. So.
MJ, I guess last year off the bye, you beat Florida. You had a little extra time. You beat North Carolina in the bowl game. I guess, what is it about maybe when you guys have been given a little bit of extra time to prep and game plan and things like that you've kind of seen from this group to be able to take advantage of that? I guess, what have you kind of seen from the team in those situations?
I would say that we're a very mature team in that aspect because we definitely see that and definitely make the most of that opportunity of having a break, dial into studying the playbook more or watching film more and it turns into helping us on the back end.
MJ, also I understand that you've played a little bit of offense and obviously defense here, but a little bit did your time, I guess, on the line, help you at all? Does it inform, I guess, your defensive play at all? Do you read different guys differently, having been on the other side? What's that been like?
It definitely has. But when I was playing on the offensive line, I didn't even play in the game, so I was just, practicing on the offensive line. But I definitely pick up cues and whatnot during practice, and I try to apply that to my game, play of game and just at practice also. All right, thank you all.